Alright. I gotta go Gragas. Surprised this guy does not have a pirate outfit. You know what you could make Gragas? The Orange Courier. You pack his barrel full of oranges, and he looks like a oversized thug. I don't need to restart the stream for that now. I didn't beat Cyberpunk yet.
Did you forget my song, or is there stuff in front?
This is a song request. Just a bunch of Ebanish songs. And then, I've got yours coming up. Golden Shower. Yikes! What's this gooner-ass music? What is this? Bro, what are you linking me? It's like VTuber gooner music. Oh well. To each his own. Live and let live, son. Live and let live. Dowie! We must drink all of the juice. The Gatorade. Dowie. Mochi. Look at him.
Minions have spawned.
Actually, go back to Ubanish after this one. Unless there is more song requests to attend to. What do you link me, bro? Okay. Can you link something that isn't this? No degenerate songs, man! What is this? Listen, this is ridiculous. Okay. I'll give you this and that's it. I won't give you no more of this crap. This is crap! Although it's ironic, I get it. It's ironic, I understand. It's completely ironic. I mean, he can sing though. It's not bad. Ooh. Should have went E. Look at that.
Wasn't
That's
it
fine.
10 games of Hillbilly Gragas? That's not Hillbilly Gragas, Tobito.
Shit, you're right. I was supposed to play Hillbilly Gragas. I think Varese is okay with this. I completely forgot it was supposed to be Hillbilly. That's fine. I think Varese is fine with it, though.
One collectible I recommend, it will be the tarot cards. There are not that many. All of their art is gorgeous and they have very good flavor texts. You can loot at those you've collected on the right
I'm aware
of
of
your
them.
inventory.
I've seen some of them around the world.
Face is the best part.
It's weird, bro. It's performance art.
This is scam. It does not count.
Gragusi's perfect in every form. Look at that. Varese loves it. You want Varese? If you want Gragas after Varese, by all means, I won't stop you. But he says it's fine. You know, Gragas probably will get a remake. Well, not a remake, sorry, a VGU.
10 more songs like that and we'll get $5 donation option for skipping songs.
I mean, it's as long as the song isn't like, you know, incredibly I mean, this is kind of degenerate, but, like, I guess it's semi-acceptable.
Have you played with Electrocute yet?
Yes. It's good.
Macho!
Ooh. Come on, son! Flash that fucking
Lulu
thing.
is such a great design
Flash!
champion. You woo. She always cheers me up when I see her. You woo. Her cute little face and the cute little staff, the cute high-pitched laughter and the cute pixie at her side. You woo. I just love Lulu. Oh, whoa, hope you are doing a little you woo today, Tobias kiss.
Faux, 43 months. Thank you, sir. I'm very good, thank you. It needs to be Friday already. Just put me into the weekend. No, bro, weekdays are... You know, what I do like about weekdays is... It feels like a productive week. You know, typically Monday through Friday should be the grind fest. You know what I mean? Jesus. I'll give it to you, son.
The only songs I can request is stupid shit like that because the rest of my playlist is shit. You also
It's
listen
fine.
to LOL.
No, you're good. Hey, whatever you want, if it's on Spotify and it's not, like, insane, I'm okay with it. You know, I will say this, though. The one song I did add to my fucking liked list of songs was suggested yesterday. It was a band I used to listen to, but I completely forgot about them for a while. And, God, what was it? The Black Dahlia Murder. That's what it was. I used to listen to those guys a little bit. I actually added the song that was requested to the liked list. Master of my fate, is it true what? That it was inspired by me? Yes, it was, sir. I remember, I think it was Bjorn. Bjorn's usually the guy I talk to. He sent me a message. He's like, hey, we wanted to do something for you. And we're pleased to show you that we made a song inspired by Tobias Fate. And it was on Hostis Humani Generis, which was their second last album. And it was only available in the exclusive wooden box as like a physical copy. It was on like a mini vinyl. It was awesome. Yeah, it's super cool. We were supposed to do a music video for that song. And we ended up doing it, but the problem was the video became a bit too repetitive. We kind of wanted something that was more of like a story. Because the song is a story. It's about a guy who joins up and, you know, oh, the captain ain't it anymore, so he wanted to become the master of his own fate, right? He went off and did his thing. And we wanted to tie that to a music video, you know, a visual story. And it became a little bit too samey. And, you know, we weren't able to go back and tackle that, so it's just kind of sitting in unreleased purgatory. Ugh. Jesus. Boo-doo-doo. Yeah, but their last album was fucking awesome. This album's great. They never miss. Ah! Bastard fish.
Also, why the butterfly are you always against a fizz when I watch?
I don't know. It's the Bilgewater curse. I don't know. I feel like Gragas should be beating Fizz. Maybe if you took, like, Electrocute. Look at my big-ass shoes. Fucking size 50s. Youch. Yow. I feel like you never need D-Ring on this guy. I think that's a mistake. TBH.
An ally has been slain.
I think D-Ring with... Not D-Ring.
An ally has been slain.
Tear the Goddess with, like, fucking... I don't know. I'd go Tear with, like... D-Shield. I'd play it like TF. Some weird shit. I fucking hate D-Ring so much. Even on Graves, I don't like doing it, but... It's kind of the standard. I'm dead. I'm dead. He killed me. It's death. Well, the good news is... I can go bot lane once the lane's over. And permafarm for free. Big man on the move, big man. Bastard! That's mine, son! That's mine! Come on! Get fucked. That deserves a peanut. That is 2 kills back to me. I'm essentially 3 and 5. Which isn't terrible.
Is trying to speed run these champ request with 15 FFS and think we wouldn't notice. Classic Tobias Fate.
I'm playing the game, brother. My farm is fucking abysmal. My Gragusk. My Gragusk. Bastard.
Everyone pays.
Let's put some metal in here. The Cyborg Slayer, Metalocalypse.
You got it, sir. Cyborg Slayer. Is that second album, I think, right? Hey, Sharkinen, thank you, man.
Have you ever wanted to create the kind of music you enjoy listening to?
Maybe. I mean, making things is always fun. Music is a bit tough, though. Music is, not always a collaborative thing, but, like... Oh, this is the third album. I think. Second. You know, I can play bass, but in terms of making music, I don't think I'd ever make... Shit. I don't think I'd ever want to make, I'd try and make music authentically inspired by things. As I think it would sound, you know what I mean? Like, again, like, what Ebanish does is cool, what Profundus, Klamavi does for, like, the dwarves and whatnot. All that stuff is dope. For the sake of making music, though, just songs, I feel like I'd like making, again, stuff that kind of suits a setting. Like, or you know, like, yeah, you could do something conceptual, like fucking Gloryhammer, where you create your own lore and shit like that, and then kind of have music based around that. Bastard!
You have slain an enemy.
Some goofy made-up shit. Nice.
Shut down.
Why is he yellow? Yellow fish. Jaundiced.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Jaundiced fish. I know it's a chroma, but you typically don't see classic chromas.
You can't just ask why someone is yellow, bro.
He's yellow. He's full of piss. It left his bladder. It's now his body. But yeah, they don't typically release classic skinned chromas. Bomba! De bomba! Bastard.
He's got jaundice.
He's got that jaundiced skin. I feel like you get clowned out by Gragas so much. It's kind of, honestly, he's kind of a bullshit champ. Like, if you're good with Gragas, I don't think you'll fail often. He's just that good of a character. Jesus.
Get to work!
How much could a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood?
A lot of wood, sir. Space, 54 months. Thank you, bro. We used to have a fucking Chuck E. Cheese knockoff called Woody Woodchucks. And, it really was scuffed. It was the cheapest looking, like, animatronics. It was, you know, early 2000s, late 90s weirdo stuff. Like, you'd walk in and it was just musty, you know? It was kind of a one-off. I think there was a few, but the one I remember going to was kind of, like, very isolated. There was nothing around it.
An ally has been slain.
No, Deathclock's great.
Spree.
Always very good. Although I do miss Galacticon. I wish Brendan Small would go back to Galacticon. Like, the 2 albums you have for that is awesome. He did a comic book line. He did a bunch of stuff. He did a bit of world building with that, for sure. Just like Ziltoid with Devin. Ziltoid. I wish he'd do more of this. I've seen Metalocalypse, yeah, a little bit. Not every season. I saw the first movie. It took this guy fucking years to put this album on Spotify. What a nightmare. I have no clue why he didn't do it. There's always that one artist, or maybe a few of them, that have, like, EPs or something that you wish were on Spotify, but they're not. And the only way to listen to them is to find, like, an old fucking YouTube video, or find the CD that has, like, the bonus songs on it. Or even the regional exclusives. Like, Japan has some Sabaton songs, Ailstorm has songs in different countries, stuff like that. Eventually, they do put them on Spotify, but we're both good. Mochi's good. I don't know. I mean, it's probably the licensing of, like, you know, if you've got, obviously, country exclusives, you can't typically have them everywhere. But, you know, after a certain point, I guess it just doesn't matter. I don't know what was up with this album, though. It just wasn't on Spotify. The second one was, but this one wasn't. Split. I don't know what song that would be. I know they've done stuff together, but I don't know what song. Or set of songs. Next generation of gaming is streaming, like the Game Pass. Fuck buying games. You know, we talked about this yesterday, but like, when it comes to streaming games or playing games, I'm on the fence. Because I like both. I think if you really, really, really like something, and you want to hold on to those memories, you know, I think buying a memento, you know, from a game, something that reminds you of it, is what I would do, but I don't think every game you need to own. If you're a collector, and you want to do, you know, giant, completionist, fucking, huge lists of things, you could do that, but, you know, people don't have the space for that, or the funds. People don't want to lug that shit around. No, it's much more accessible. Exactly. Jesus. Come. Ow, you bitch! This guy has no clue! Damn. But Booza, thank you, buddy, for the 6 months, and Corpse, a whole
Toby,
year. Thank you, guys.
Have you heard about the new Warhammer stuff?
Not really. Which stuff? I haven't kept up with anything. As much as I'd love to.
Has destroyed a turret. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Well, I mean, again, streaming music and all that jazz, like, not everyone wants to own physical games. If you grew up in that time, I think you'd want to, because it is kind of your childhood. And I think when you buy something, you should see it. I always like seeing the things I purchase.
You have been saying my name wrong since day zero. I think I will change
Buddha
my
Souza.
name to Babuza.
Buddha Souza. Baudo Souza? Baudo Souza? I think it's Baudo Souza, right? I'm bad at some names. Baudo Souza! No, physical games are... I don't blame people for that, man. Again, I grew up with that shit, too.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You can license to have a console. Yeah, Nintendo is weird, man. I don't like Nintendo games, personally. So... I don't think Nintendo products suck, but, like, it isn't my nostalgia. It's not my preferred console for games. It isn't my aesthetic. It's not that the games wouldn't be fun, but surface-level Nintendo is just not something I'm interested in. Again, I could be wrong. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't dismiss it entirely, but... it is the least interesting console for me visually. The beans. They hide their finest bean. Destroy Earth for coffee beans.
An ally has been slain.
I know of Metroid. I know of Samus.
Good day, Captain Soul Fungus.
Anything? Man, that fucking dragon is so awful. Jesus. Memori, hello. My lane phase was kind of shit, but like everything else is pretty aight. Game's not over though.
Switch shines when other friends have switched too.
Yeah. Well, Switch is... for me, Nintendo was always the family company. It's about bringing people together and having a good time versus kind of like individual gamers doing their thing. You know, if you've got kids, you get Nintendo. That's kind of how that is. That to me is what they are.
You've got to change rules to electrocute or phase rush.
Phase Rush, maybe not. Electrocute, I'd be down for. Come on. Aye, bastards! Dude, Gragas' body slam is so broken. What's that cooldown? 6 seconds for an AoE hard stun. Knockback, like, actual bullshit stun. Oops. Does it lose CD if you land it? 40% is refunded. That is so OP. We have 7 Gragas games, but we're gonna do 2, so we got one more after this. Graguski! Graguski. I haven't played League for a while. Why are they killing? What are they killing? Oh, that was Otacon. I thought you were saying, like, what have they killed about this game? It's basically like Rift Herald, but more damage-oriented instead of objective. Good lord. Defend the base! Defend the Nexus! Back, you demons! Back, you demons! Fucking doomed. It's so... You know what you do in low elo to climb? You have to be a 1v9. That's truly how you leave low elo. I think if you played nonchalantly and just kind of like a lot of what we're doing is just kind of playing with the team, doing whatever, you know, playing all right. But you kind of have to straight up 1v9. Like, there are champions that will get you out of low elo infinitely harder than others. Gragas is good if you can, like, you know, sit the fuck down and lock in, but you've really got a 1v9. Like, I think if you just kind of enjoy the game as it is, well, I've known that you have to 1v9. You know, you can't leave low elo unless you're kind of, like, killing everyone nonstop. Yeah. You know, the beauty of League, though, is every character is viable. You just have to work harder for others. You know, you 1v5ing as GP is easier than playing, like, TF. Or Graves, you know?